Hi there, this is RMK Outdoors, and today I'm going to be doing a quick video of kind of the bag I'm going to be using, which is the Osprey Manta 24 here on my 14ers this summer, and what I'm going to be bringing. So this is kind of a quick overview of the pack and a couple other items, and then how I'm going to load it out. This isn't the end-all be-all in what I'll be bringing. I'm sure I'm forgetting a couple things, but I just threw this together today for the start of the season, and kind of want to show you guys how I have it loaded. Test some new camera equipment, and also go over the bag talking aloud so I can remember what I need to bring. But this is most of what I'm going to bring, depending on the weather, depending on which 14er I'm doing, if I'm going to bring food or snacks, how many, and how much water and stuff like that. But so don't judge me too hard, but this is what I'm going to be bringing for the most part. So as I said, this is the Osprey Manta 24. I used to have the 36 liter Manta a couple years ago, quite a while ago, and I loved it. I just moved it on since then, and I wanted to get my hands on another one of these guys because I think a 24 liter bag, right around 25 liters, is a good spot for 14ers in the summer in Colorado. So I just bought this off Backcountry for 20% off. I believe it was normally $160, so more expensive bag, but I love these things, and it does come with a hydration bladder, which is really nice for long hikes. So yeah, I'm going to go over it quick. So starting off, you have the stretch mesh pockets on the side for the water bottles. I do have, this is a 40-ounce Nalgene, so I will have the hydration bladder plus this guy just in case someone else needs water, or I want to throw some on my head or give some to a dog or whatever. It doesn't hurt. I don't mind the extra weight. I do it to get a workout along with get outside, but so I'll bring that. So you have the top slot here to put it in, and then you also have a back slot, which when you have the bag on, you can kind of get it back in there without having to take the pack off, which is pretty cool. I don't see any issue with durability or anything like that. So pretty cool thing that Osprey put on there. At first I was like, why is there a hole in the back of it? But that's what they have that for. On the other one, I just have some sunscreen in there for now. I just kind of threw that in there to remind myself to bring it, because that is important in Colorado over the summer for 14ers or any hike, is sunscreen, especially me. Yeah, so on the very top here you have the stretch mesh pocket. Osprey puts that on almost all their bags. Super nice pocket for anything. Maybe you get wet. There's a little hole here so it can drain out. Outer layer, wind layer, whatever. Great pocket to have. I threw a carabiner on there. I just like having a carabiner on my bags. You never know when you're going to need it for like an extra pair of shoes or hat or whatever. So moving on to the side pocket here. The side pocket on this bag is actually pretty big. I like to have more than just one pocket. That was one thing when I was looking at getting a 14er bag for myself. There's a ton of bags that just have like that top loading, and you throw everything in there, and then there's not much organization on the front, which isn't bad, but if you're getting to stuff often, it kind of is cumbersome to get in there. So that's why I picked the Manta as well. I believe this actually was one of their better mountain biking bags, and then it kind of evolved into this day hiker. So the side pocket here, on the old version it had one over here, but on this guy it's just the one side. So I'll show you what I have in here. Nice high-vis interior with the gray. So I have a microfiber towel, which I think is an awesome buy. I got this on Amazon for like $8. It's nothing crazy, but if you get wet and you don't want to, you can dry off quick. Super nice to have. So I have that in there. I have my Leatherman multi-tool that I always bring with me. I've got my sunglasses, my Oakley sunglasses, in a neoprene case. And this pocket has kind of like stash down here and then an organizer. And the last thing I have in the organizer, actually that's it, I have a headlamp. I always bring some sort of flashlight with me, whether it's a headlamp or my other handheld flashlights, just in case. You never know. I have a handkerchief, and a Tom Bin pouch full of just kind of little knickknacks. Nothing crazy in there, but so that's what I have in that pocket. And like I said, it's nice to have that kind of stuff on the outside that I can get to quick. I know where it's at, like my headlamp or my towel. So moving on, you have your top pocket here, and I just have my phone, which that's probably where I'll keep it. Maybe in my pocket, who knows. And then keys. So that pocket's pretty small. It is scratch resistant, so it's a nice pocket. Having your keys and your phone in the same pocket probably isn't the best call, but I just threw those in there for now. Super nice zippers on all the Osprey bags. You get what you pay for. water resistant material. It's not waterproof, but they do have on the underside here, which is included, a rain cover. So you can throw that rain cover on. If it starts to get wet out, which is a nice feature. There's actually a lot more room in here than just the rain cover, so I might throw something else in there. Maybe I'll keep my rain jacket in there if it fits, which I don't have. I just realized I don't have that in here right now, so like I said, I'm going to be forgetting a couple things. Don't want to forget a rain jacket. So yeah, moving on to the inside of the pack, in the main compartment here, I did purchase, along with this bag, some Osprey, not packing cubes, I love packing cubes, but stuff sacks, which are super, super lightweight, and Osprey makes great stuff. So in here, I'll show you guys. In here I have my 511 lightweight kind of, you know, this wouldn't be for warmth, this would just be if the sun was out and I was getting too hot or burnt, I would throw that guy on, or maybe a little bit chilly. And then also in here, this is the 3-liter sack. I also have a fleece, a 511 fleece overlay, just lightweight, but it is really warm, so I can throw this on if it gets cold. So both those in there are kind of my layering system, and they're all in a 3-liter stuff sack, which is really nice. So on top of those two, for layering, what I also have in here, just to kind of see how it fit in the bag, how it fit in itself, I haven't used this much. This is an Arc'teryx Thorum LT hoodie. So this guy, I got this for really cheap off Craigslist from a guy. I don't think he quite knew how nice they were, but I got it for really cheap. So this packs into here. It's a super insulated, lightweight Arc'teryx jacket. So, you know, if it's gonna be a little cold, I'll bring that guy with me. It doesn't take up much room, and it could, you know, save your ass. In the 6-liter stuff sack from Osprey, which is not full, I'll probably add more to this. I will probably wear, when I'm hiking, like these shorts, shirt, maybe one of those lightweight sweaters. I like to try to wear shorts as much as possible when the weather allows for it, but if not, I have a pair of Mountain Hardwear AP pants, which these guys, they're not the lightest weight pant. They do have some stretch to them. I thought they'd be a little bit lighter weight. I actually haven't used them yet, but they have buttons here so you can roll them up. They're kind of just a good all-around pant. That's probably what I'll bring, because they are pretty light, with me as a bottom layer, just in case it gets cold. Try to wear shorts preferably most of the time. It's all right, Breck. The neighbors are moving. So that's that. And then in the 1-liter Osprey sack, I absolutely love these things. They're ripstop. They're super nice. It was like 30 bucks for the whole pack. In this guy, I've got a beanie, and then a pair of gloves. So these are two things that, you know, at the bottom of the trail or at the beginning of the day, it might look like it's going to be super nice out, and then you get to the top and it's absolutely freezing and windy. So these are awesome to have. Nothing fancy there. I think those are North Face gloves. Yeah, and then one of my fire department hats. So these stuff sacks for 30 bucks are an awesome deal. I needed more organization. I hate when I see stuff just shoved in a bag. And then at the very bottom of the main compartment here, I have a Tombin pouch. I believe this is their wire kit, and I use this as a quick little first aid trauma kit. So I do work as an EMT and volunteer firefighter, and I just have, you know, some quick trauma stuff in here, nothing crazy, some blister, some wipes, a tourniquet, gloves, stuff like that. You know, I like to be prepared, pretend like I could make a difference in case. And then I have some moleskin on the other side. I'll probably put more in here for just like basic first aid on this side and keep this one for trauma. I absolutely love Tombin. These pouches are great. So that's all I have on the interior. Like I said, I'm kind of looking at it now and seeing what else I need. But you know, it's got a good bit of room for a 24-liter bag, which surprised me. If you pack it out well, you have stuff sacks, you get everything together and stuffed in, it really holds well. So that's the main compartment. And then on the back compartment here is the hydration bladder sleeve. So I haven't even used this yet, but I know that Osprey makes awesome hydration bladders. This is one of their newer versions. My other one wasn't like this. It's 2.5 liters with the hose routed out the side strap. And what's really nice about this is there's actually tons of room in here. Probably not when I have it loaded, but it doesn't sit, the hydration bladder when it's full is kind of bulky on some bags, and it doesn't sit right against your back because of this suspension system they have, which is what I'm going to talk about next. So I'm excited to get that loaded out and really see how it fits in there. It's probably going to cut into the room in my bag, so we'll have to see if all that still fits. But the suspension system on Osprey is awesome, which is kind of what led me to this bag. I have other bags that are just like normal bags, same kind of space or capacity as this pack, but the suspension system with the hip belt and the nice straps is will make or break your hiking experience, honestly. And I love having this kind of trampoline effect. Breathes really well. It sits on your back awesome. This pack actually fits me extremely well, which I find hard on some hiking bags. They seem to run small, but I'll go ahead and throw this on for you guys. I should have loaded it up or kept it loaded up while I put it on, but you guys will get the gist of it. So I have this is adjustable on the new Manta and Mira series. It is fully adjustable, the suspension system, or the yoke I should say. So I have this actually I haven't even adjusted it, but it's felt like it sat pretty well. It's right on my hips. As you guys can see, the airflow passed through right there. It fits really well. My last Manta was it fit kind of small. I have lost weight since then, but you know, I can tighten these up quite a bit if I need to. It's gonna be different when it's loaded out, but I wear like a 35 in pants, and I've got some slack, which is nice to see. So that's how that sits. You've got the hydration bladder here with the sternum strap that can pull up. So good. It's a good system. It's nothing crazy, but for a 14er bag, I think it would be perfect. I don't want anything super big, so 24 liters is awesome. Super lightweight. It's a very lightweight bag, as you guys can see. You know, when it's not packed out, very small, or thin, I should say. So that's that. Now I'm going to move on to a couple other items that I'm going to be bringing with me. One of the most important things you can bring with you on a 14er or a long hike, or any hike in general, are really nice socks. So these are High-Tech socks is the brand name. I was sent these a couple years ago, and I've used them a ton. They're merino wool socks, very breathable. You know, they have cushion on the toes and the heel, so I always tell people, like, the one thing they can get if they really want to upgrade their experience would be a good pair of socks. You know, they're not very expensive. They're probably 15-20 bucks a pair. You get 2 of them and you're good for the whole summer. I probably will bring a second pair just in case. Typically I don't need them, but you know, you never know. And then these are the boots I'm going to be wearing for the summer. These are Mishmi Taken boots. I forget the name of the style, but they only have 3 different styles, and this is one of them. And I was sent these over for review a while back, and I wanted to make sure I did them justice and got them on a real trail instead of just like my backyard or whatever. They have a Vibram sole, event waterproofing. So these guys are going to be what I'm hiking in this summer. At first I thought they were a little big on me, but I wore the good kind of cushion socks, and they fit perfectly. Super well made. I think they're like 230 about, brand new. So they're waterproof. They're probably, I'm gonna see how breathable they are. We'll see. I know a lot of waterproofing on the boots, you know, sacrifices breathability, which is fine with me. I'd rather my feet not get wet or cold. So I'll be wearing these guys. I was gonna get a pair of Solomons for this year, but I remembered I had these to test out. So I'll be using these guys. And then another thing that I've never hiked with, and I've always wanted to, are hiking poles. So these are from Mountainsmith. They are all carbon fiber. They are the andesite, probably butchering that. Hiking poles, I do get pro deals from them, so I was able to purchase these for a little bit cheaper than normal. But I believe these come in at $100. And I've heard from many people that these are an awesome way to upgrade your experience as well. Like I said, I've never used them. I just kind of see people trucking by me with them, and I've always figured, you know what, I should probably invest in those. So I finally got some of these. They do extend you know, they're super lightweight, nice cork handle. So I'll be bringing these with me as well, and we'll see how they do. So I've got a bunch of new stuff I need to test, including camera gear, a new GoPro, boots, socks, clothing, this bag. I've got a couple other bags that I might swap out and see how they do, but for the most part, this is what I'm going to be using. Hey, if you guys think I forgot anything for a 14er loadout, let me know and I can start adding it to it. I should probably get a compass. I'll have the map of on my phone downloaded, but a compass never hurts. Anything else you guys think I need, just let me know in the comments, and I will put a link to mostly everything in the description, and I will let you guys know how it goes, how all this goes. I'll probably do a follow-up review on this bag just to you know, see how it's on with everything in it. I should have done that, but yeah, so keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.